Alright everybody, I've got a joke for you. How is a lawyer like the Pope meditating before a crucifix? They both do cross-examination. Yes, cross-examination is a very important part of the Phoenix Wright series. If you've played the other games in the series, you know what cross-examination is. If you have no idea what's going on, you should take the tutorial by selecting I'd Better Ask. There are two new elements to cross-examination in this game. The first new element is this feature, the consultation feature. If you make a mistake 3 times in a row, the consult button will appear on the upper screen. You can then use the consult button and get told what you have to do. I'll show that off closer to the end of this video. The second thing which is new to cross-examination is this. Do you see these little circles here on the upper screen? Those represent where you are in the testimony. It doesn't really change the gameplay, but it's a handy tool for knowing which statement you're currently on. So as you can see here, I can move backwards and forwards through the testimony by pressing these buttons. I can also use the A or B buttons. We have 2 more buttons here. We have the present button for presenting evidence, and we have the press button, which we can use to press a statement and get more information. We have officially learned that the bomb was disarmed. So that means somebody took the bomb and purposely set the bomb to explode. It wasn't just a mistake made by the bomb disposal squad. So that's something new. That's a new piece of information that we found out by pressing the first statement. Pressing the second statement didn't really give us any new information. It basically talked about the bomb, but you could look at the court record and find out all that information. So we really didn't learn anything new from the second statement. Assembling bombs? Isn't that dangerous? So, pressing the third statement didn't really give us any new information either. It basically just gave us a little joke about Athena and presenting evidence. That happens sometimes. You get a lot of jokes in this series. It's part of the reason why I like Phoenix Wright. It's rather funny. Oh, Phoenix? You left your breakfast on your tie? Apparently Phoenix is a very messy eater. Now our heroes are talking about presenting evidence. What you have to do is use the present button, and then you have to select some evidence. You're trying to find a contradiction. You're trying to find some evidence which pokes a hole in the testimony. I said I was going to show you the consultation feature. That only shows up when you make 3 mistakes. So let me quickly make 3 mistakes in a row. For example, here's a mistake. Try presenting the attorney's badge at this statement. Objection! That's a bogus objection, and everybody just stares at Phoenix because he's a complete idiot. Athena is telling us that we have the wrong evidence and the wrong statement. I should point out that the game is usually not this helpful. It doesn't usually tell you what to do. It's just being very nice to you at this point because this is your first cross-examination. So nice, in fact, the game is telling you that it's the last statement and the stuffed animal bomb. So in case you couldn't pick up on that humongous anvil-sized clue, what you want to do is present the stuffed animal bomb at the last statement. Objection! Which I will do in the next video. Here, let me fast forward through this dialogue. In this game, you can fast forward through any dialogue by holding down the B button. In the previous games, that only worked if it was dialogue that you've seen before, but in this game, it works for every single piece of dialogue ever. Objection! Alright, so I made a mistake 3 times in a row, and that will cause the consultation button to appear. Either press the button on the touchscreen or press the X button. So, after consulting with Athena, we learn that the correct statement is this statement, the final statement. Notice that it's glowing. None of the other statements are glowing. So that's how we know this is the correct statement. And that's how the consultation feature works in this game.